What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Geometry Dash Level Creator. Last time we began working on our first level, on our first real level, which means this is gonna be a level that I want to work on for multiple episodes. I want to spend a lot of hours with this level, and once I'm really happy with the entire gameplay and the design, I want to upload it so you guys can try it out for yourselves. And before we start with the actual building, I did spend the time in between last episode and this one just fixing some problems and trying to improve the level. The first real big issue I read in the comments is that the background and the ground with yellow and green looked bad. So I tried to change both into this dark, kind of dark green. I hope this looks better. And just, you see a few changes, like how the entire design looks, how the spikes are placed and where they are. I also tried to improve the sync. Here we have a little cool segment. I personally like that. It turns black for the transition, and then you, bam, get into the purple ship part. The purple ship part also has these thorns now, not just spikes all over, but these weird thorns, which I do like. I want to try to use these more often. And then we still have the coin. Then I change this entire ship part to a full UFO where you have to like jump up like that. And what is even better than just showing it off, I can quickly go to save and play. And there we go. That's good enough. I died. It is kind of difficult, not anything special, but I do like that, you know, you have to actually try, especially if you get the coin. You kind of have to know the coin is there and then go for it. But yeah, that is pretty much all I wanted to quickly show. Now, I already prepared for a blue normal cube part, and the goal for this video is, of course, to just continue, but something very specific that I want to try is the rest of the level so far is very tight, with tight spaces and not a lot of room to move around in. So from this cube section onwards, I want to give the player much more freedom, much bigger jumps, much faster gameplay, and stuff like that. And I already thought of one way to do that. What I want to do is not just add spikes the entire time, but instead of that, just, you know, stop the gameplay here. Just stop the cubes and then add one of these typical thorns. I'm not sure. I think it works if you just put them all the way at the bottom. I mean, the player can't really do anything at this point. So I'm just gonna do this for a really long time until a new segment appears. And for this entire part, I will now add new blocks. I will kind of try it like... The question is, how big are they supposed to be? Can I simply do something like that? If I have like one cube right there, I'm gonna put it, I think here works. And then maybe I need this sandwich block. That's how I'm gonna call it. And then put it here. I mean, I think it works. If we deselect, I think it looks okay. I guess you can try with like design later on to make it look more logical. But for now, you just jump up here. And that's where I really want to time it as well. Because if we listen to the song real quick, the music goes super crazy here, so I think we don't necessarily just need random blocks everywhere. But what we can try, I think you can jump up there. You should be able to. I'm gonna leave it like that. And then for these yellow lines here, I'm gonna add some jump orbs. So I'm just gonna play around until the level sync actually works. This, for example, is a really basic one. And another tip that was really helpful is if I put a start position anywhere, like I guess right here, so we actually get... yeah, the cube, but you're already a cube. It doesn't really matter, because what you can do is, thank you for this amazing tip, you can edit the start position, and then you can say what kind of form you want. So we are in a cube, but at this point, what is the last speed change we get? I think it's just the green, yeah, double speed. So we are still in double speed, so I need to edit it and put it to double speed. No flip gravity, nothing. We just have it like that. And now we can try it out. I also know if you press enter, you can immediately test the level. See, that kind of works. The sync isn't perfect, but I think if I maybe add spikes up and spikes down... Well, I guess spikes are already down, but if I add a little spike wall up top, so you actually have to use the jump orbs, we can make some okay sync with that. Right now, this is giving me all kinds of ideas. Maybe, because we had basic gameplay, maybe now it's time to actually switch the gravity. What I like to do is always like think we have what, 5 gravity switches. That means you're gonna be gravity switched, so I need to add one more, right? No, why don't we just switch the gravity for a while, and we can make some more interesting gameplay? So I just want to have it kind of symmetrical, so I think all I need to do maybe is just add spikes around here. I'm not sure how far up they need to be. Like, if I put them here, like maybe right there. I think that it works. I think that it works for now, so I'm gonna put them here, and then just put the whole spike wall all the way there. That was bad, all of these. But the thing is, what I also asked you guys, and you guys thankfully answered, if you have a UFO, you can add this, but this is only a helpline. If you tick this, nothing changes. This only helps you where the UFO can go to, so you don't even need that. So that means since we are in cube, a cube doesn't have that line, it means we need to actually make this look better. So if you actually die there, what this means is you need to show the player, oh look, I'm not a bad creator, I actually thought of that, so I'm gonna add some platforms here too, so it doesn't look as ugly. But I think it's not too bad, I just have to add them here. And then this might be a problem. I don't think you can ever get up there, but you know, maybe some people are gonna copy the level and they're gonna see, I was kind of lazy there. So I guess I should work on all of this. And I mean, we're done. This, I have to say, I love it. I love how just a simple change actually makes this look like a level, because now you will die if you mess up. And I might, if you look at the sink, this might be a little dumb. I think I went a little bit too far. I only have to remove this though, because maybe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it higher, because the spikes look weird if they literally just stop right there. So one way how you can not do it like that. Does this work? I think, is this right? Hang on, I just have to check this. Yeah, this should be right, right? I hope it is. And then I can just add more. Actually, I just need that. I just need that, a little bit of a higher platform, and then fill this all in. And then it looks like, you know, the spikes are there, but they don't suddenly just stop in the middle of the air. They actually hit the wall and then they stop. And then we're here, and then we can make the player go down again, up again, and just all over. Oh my god, I'm kind of excited now, because I have a great idea. I hope it's gonna be great. Maybe this line is gonna help me. For the moment, I'm gonna trust this line. I can just move the entire thing anyway. I want a stairway. I want a real stairway where you have to jump, jump, jump. I'm just not sure if I should use jump orbs for that. Maybe. But I'm gonna try it for now. I think I kind of have to do it like this, in a diagonal line. And then always add, let's see, is this gonna work? I think this should be right. Yeah, and then add these corner blocks again. And if I do it like this, what I have planned, we can try it right now. I want it. How can I get the cube to go like da-da-da-da-da? Like, it's going pretty fast, so it makes these super long jumps. Maybe if I put a block right there. I'm just gonna test. This is just a random test. What if I add one here? What if I do that? Then you die. Or I'm just gonna make it even easier. I'm gonna copy and paste a few of these pillars, just so they are symmetrical like that. I think that looks okay. And I'm gonna make the player like just kind of spam. It's time to the music, I think. About to maybe here. Is this enough? And then maybe I'm gonna make a trap. Like if you use this one. That's a pretty typical trap, but I think it works. If you use this one, you're gonna get into the spikes and you're gonna fail. So yeah, I'm gonna force the player to think, only use all of these, but not the last one. And then I think it's time to try something new. So you jump up all the way here, and then you jump over the last big spike wall. And I actually just noticed some problem. I think this is the wrong wall. If I add it like that, that should be the right one. Perfect. And now I want to try something new. I want to add a ball, because your gravity is still going to be switched, and then you can enter the ball right there. And as soon as you're in the ball, the gravity is yours to command. So I have to, I think I'm going to make something that kind of is like a corridor. I'm thinking of cycles right now, kind of like a cycles corridor where you go up and down, and there are some secret like passages where you can get a coin, stuff like that. That's what I'm thinking about right now. So I'm gonna try to create something like that. Maybe a corridor at first, and then you like enter a more open area, and you have to like drop down and go up onto individual platforms. Alright, right, don't forget, the ball is actually a special form which has the tick. So you should tick that for your extra help. That should still be here, because if you fall down, you want to see something. It shouldn't just be empty, I think. But this is kind of not necessary, because in the ship part here too, I just had it like end right there. So what this means is I have to think like more inside the box than outside the box, because I'm literally limited to this box or this rectangle here. So how is that gonna work? I love the lines here because they really show you kind of what I want to do. The music goes a little bit crazy here, so this is the part where I actually want it to go like really open. So I think all I need to do is go back to those spikes that I've been using so much and just add them around here, all over the top and of course on the bottom. And then this is going to be the open area I was talking about before. But here, this is kind of like the transition. The first thing you do as a ball is going to be something difficult. So I want to do very precise gravity switches. 2 very precise ones, timed to the music, up, down. And then you slowly, we even have the slow speed here. You slowly go into the really fast part. I'm also going to add, not triple speed, I think I'm going to go back to the green speed right there. And yeah, that's where it's going to go fast. And after that really precise and slow random part, this is where the real fun part should begin. So I'm going to put jump pad here. And then what I want to try, like I used slopes before for only design, but now I really want to try slopes. This is something, I think it's hexagon force that I'm thinking about, where you use slopes and you like jump around with jump orbs in a ball form. So let's think about this. If you jump, this might even mean that I have to go for a different speed, for like a triple speed. I'm not sure how exactly they're called, but this is like 3 times speed and then 4 times speed, I think. So, I mean, just look at the difference. Look at the lines, at the music lines. How fast you get. So if I put this a little bit more at the bottom, like that, and then you start, I think you can still see the jump pad. It's not that unfair or anything. But now the entire green line, of course, is different. And here it's important to never forget that the player is in control in ball. So if they use the jump orb, they're gonna go here, and then they have to go down. But that's what they're gonna do on their own. And then I kinda... This is almost 9 circles. Like, I'm thinking about a lot of levels right now, and you can compare this to a lot of levels. But if you go down, it should be kind of like in this line around to here, I think. So I'm just going to remove these things. And then, like I said, I want to actually add a slope. Does that work like that? What if I, for example, add... Where is it? Like, just a thing here? I think that works. Look at that. If I have it, like, right there... It's actually gonna look okay. You can't see it, but just for the future, this is how you would do it if you did not have these blue lines as a help. So if I just maybe extend the slope... Yeah, wait, I can do something cool. I can do one of these, like, slope tricks where you have to ride the slope, but you have to somehow stop it before you hit the spike. I'm gonna check it first, how exactly slopes work, how the physics are. It might be a little difficult now because I think I need to use this one with the black spot in the corner for every single one. Yeah, that actually looks okay. And then fill in the rest. And then I'm gonna add a little bit here just for filler to see if this works. How is this gonna do? That is actually awesome. I'm not so sure about level sync right now, but this is like an idea. For example, I'm gonna spam this with spikes, and it looks like you can't do it. Maybe this is a little bit too much, but if I do it like this, it seems like you can't do anything. What you need to do is immediately go into the slope, catch your momentum, and then, whoa, jump over the spikes like that. And I can even add a few more, like really make it tight. Not too tight, I don't want to go too far, because I'm not even sure how consistent this is for now. But yeah, for this... I think this works, and then you can just continue, and then I'm gonna make the player fall back into, like, more open gameplay again. But this could be something good. I will try something that might be a little difficult, but what if I, for example... I think it works if you just rotate it, and this jump orb, this dash orb, is gonna work perfectly. Like, you go there, and then time to the music, you have to go up. And I'm gonna limit how much you can go up, because eventually you're gonna hit the wall, or the top spike row. And then you just drop down, and then a new part starts. But I think this kind of works as like the ending of the ball part. I just have to make it look and feel really good. I have a little idea for a little secret that we can add here, because you want to go up here, but I'm gonna make it hard but possible, at least I hope I can do that, to like make you go into here. Does it work like that? I think that looks okay. It's obviously a secret path. And then how does it work? Do I simply just fill in everything? And then you're like here, right? You're right there. Or can I make like an invisible platform? Not exactly sure how this entire thing works. The box, like the wall, the blue wall is still here. So I think it works if I just add some more. Okay, that's too much. One too much. And then, you know, the player is gonna just gently and calmly go into this little box. We're gonna add... Where's the coin again? I think all of the things are here, I said last time. Yeah, add the coin right there. And you just chill across the bottom and you're gonna get it. It's not gonna be too difficult. But maybe what we can do is maybe add some gameplay. Can you see gameplay here? Or does it... This actually looks okay because you have like a background almost. So you're gonna drop into here. And I'm gonna add spikes there. And then spikes at the top. But where... the spikes can be here. Does that work? Wait, this is gonna be interesting. Can spikes work both as like an obstacle, but still let you pass up top? That is gonna be very interesting to know if this works. I think it's actually gonna work, and this actually looks pretty okay. I am surprised, because this is something that I kind of like. I like the entire idea of this area. Now I'm actually super excited, because I'm gonna try something completely different. I will go to a layer. I think... Because in a layer, you can't, like, delete anything, right? Okay, I already had that selected. That was dumb. But, like, I can't delete anything. Okay, that's perfect. So I need to change layer. And if I add, for example, a spike right there, like, make it how I had it before, it's gonna be behind. How can I, like, move it? Wait, maybe I need to move everything to... Yeah, that might be it. I need to move the entire box to a previous layer, and then layer, or maybe all, because now I have all, so that also works. It's gonna be interesting how it looks in gameplay. Can you see the spikes? I actually have to test that. Alright, perfect. So if you don't see anything anymore, this is just for your editing purposes. You will see everything. Apparently, I checked it in the gameplay of the level. So I can do this again, kind of what I wanted, like the coin. I think this looks okay. I just have to move this into the middle, and then you have like a little segment where if I go to all, it looks nice like that. But the reason why I put it into this layer is because now I want to try with something a little bit maybe complicated, but I think I can do it. First of all, I think I need to like make this all into a group. Edit group and like add a group ID. I'm gonna... How many are there? A lot. So I'm just gonna put this into the group 0 or 1. Okay, 1. There we go. Now this is the group 1. Can I edit the group? And like... How can I... Wait, can I copy... For example, if I deselect and then I go to the coin or to the jump board or to the coin actually. How can I... Can I make the coin invisible, for example? Because you can definitely do it with the spikes. You can, I think, here object opacity to 0. And then if I deselect... What just happened? Okay, never mind. That is for always. That was the block. Every single block in the level we turned invisible for a while. So it doesn't work like that. So there needs to be a different way. I'm actually happy about that because that would have been a little bit complicated. I want to get everything to only appear if you actually get into the secret way. So how I think you do it is, first of all, you can do an alpha like orb right there, right? Because that makes sense. Once you're there, once you actually get into there, that's the only way you're going to be able to see these things. So maybe if I edit the object, this is group 1. The opacity should be full if you touch it. And the fade time should be very short, like pretty much almost instantly. And this works, but the question is, how do I turn them invisible in the first place? Ah, I think I know it now. That's actually pretty nice. What I can do, it's pretty simple when I think about it. I just need 2 of these alpha, like, activators. The first one is pretty good right there. I'm gonna edit, like, the object, yeah. And the group is 1. The fade time is gonna be instant, and the opacity should be 0. So as soon as you're here... Yeah. But the thing is, I still need to see it. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit complicated. I think, like, I have 1 chance. Is that really it? I have 1 chance to do this right. I need alpha right there to go a little bit into the middle. And I need it... Let's see. Or maybe... Is there anything else? Maybe touch? Wait, what does touch do, for example? If I edit the object. That... I don't think that actually does anything. It's only a touch. I'm not sure what touch is supposed to do. There we go. We're gonna scale it up a lot. So if we look at this, it has to be, yeah, just in the middle of the square that you enter. And we want to give the player more time to react. So I think this is enough. And now, this is gonna be interesting. If I have an alpha, another one right there, I guess it's gonna be layer 1. It doesn't really matter. It's even that big. That's pretty nice. Gonna put it here. Edit object group ID 1. The opacity should be 0 at that point immediately when you touch it. And then... Maybe that is gonna work. I don't know. And it does. That is so good. That is actually so exciting. I actually learned... Myself, I guess it was, maybe it's a roundabout way, maybe there's a much easier way to do it, but it definitely works, and that is for me right now all that matters. We have a secret sneaky coin that only appears if you actually know how to get it, if you go down into the way. It might look a little weird that there's such an obvious big open area, but I do not want to make it too secret, so I think this works. Now we can go back to our main layer, and... Now I need to think about this because it needs to be doable for both ways. If you just go up the easy boring way or down the coin way. And as you already can see, both of those ways are gonna merge back together at that point. So I can add spikes down here and then make this different. How do I want to do it? I think it works if I just add a platform. Maybe a slope. A slope always works. If I add a slope right there, you like... go here if you're up, and at the same time you go there if you're down, and maybe the slope, all the slope is gonna do, is gonna push you into a new area. Does that work? I really hope it's gonna work. It might look a little bit weird and all over the place, but yeah. Then we can wait for these, like, lines. You can see the music is doing something spooky there. So if I just add these lines there... Oh, that is perfect. I can just stay relaxed, and add this way. Then add a little bit of design just to make it look better. And I think that works. And now I'm feeling like going back to some UFO gameplay. Because these orange lines are actually a very interesting part of the song. It sounds to me like you want to jump a lot, and UFO is the best form, of course, to jump a lot. So I want to make the player go like up, up, down, down, up, down, down, or up, down, up, down, up, down, something like that. I don't want to just use up the entire part just for, like, I guess, filler content. I do want to make it feel special. And then here it starts again. So I'm not really happy with that. It's really just brain dead spamming. Basically, you have to do nothing else. But maybe I can do it better. Because in the end... If you just add more portals, it's not gonna change anything. But there is a way to make spamming, like, fun gameplay. I saw it in levels. Just right now, I'm not exactly sure how you would do it. Maybe this one a little bit more here. Maybe just make it happen faster. Something like that. Then maybe rotate it so you actually drop into the portal and it looks better. And then right there, rotate this one like that. And then I'm just gonna try it again. It's not perfect, but something like that. I do want this to work. And okay, I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I will, of course, work on this more, but I'm already recording for a long time. Like I always say, building levels takes a surprisingly long amount of time, but it is fun. I also have to say I'm surprised by how much fun it is. It's much more fun than I thought and expected. So this looks kind of ugly, but as you can see, it's not just dumb spamming. You do have to time it a little bit, so I think I like it more than before. And with that, I'm gonna definitely change up the design, like when I'm not recording, just so I can continue with new gameplay next time, because right now this just does not look nice, but it works as gameplay, I believe. So we're just gonna take a quick look at everything we've done so far. The coin right there, the secret coin, which I'm really gonna be excited about. What is that though? What the heck? Did I just randomly move? That is so random, but okay. So we have the secret sneaky coin, which I really like. We have some dash orbs. We have that alpha thing. I love it. Then some slopes. We did around with slopes. We have this 1, 2, like up down thing, which is going to be interesting if that's going to be difficult. Then we have some up down gameplay, which, like I said, that was one of my goals. So I'm happy that we have at least this. And this really goes up or down because of the gravity switch a lot. And here we have some UFO, and this is where we were before. This is the rest of the level. So this is all of it right now. It's getting there. I mean, right now, if you look at this, it's not that short anymore. Like, is this already, is this the maximum? This can't be the maximum, right? How does it work exactly? Maybe the more we build, the longer this gets, because this is already looking pretty okay. And now, enough talk. I know you guys are waiting for it. Let's check out the level in play mode. Finally! There we go! That actually took a lot of attempts and a little bit of fine-tuning, some changes here and there, but you know, it's rough around the edges. Some gameplay I definitely need to change. For example, those jump orb spam parts. I don't really like that too much. But that secret coin, the dash orbs, the slopes, that's actually, I think, my favorite part of my entire level so far. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. And until next time, take care.